Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet, and today we're going to do something a little different, as you might be able to tell by the point value of the army you're seeing here. So what we're going to do today is play as the Orks against the Blood Angels, and we're going to give them a 250 point advantage and see how it goes. So this came from an idea from a comment that I got. So we're going to try to give the AI with certain armies. I feel like the Orks and the Necrons are probably the strongest for the point value. I feel like they can probably do a 250 point like weaker kind of handicap against the Blood Angels. They could probably do it as well against the Tyranids. I'm not sure about any of the other factions. So what we're going to do is go ahead and try this out, giving the Marines an extra 250 points of forces. I've built a 1,750 point army here, so we're going to go up against a 2,000 point army. If this goes well, I will also then try a 1,500 point army against the same Marine 2,000 point army. Now, the army, I'm not sure this is the best I can build. It's pretty good for 1750. It's very compact. I think that potentially is a problem in that we have a lot of high-value targets that can be gunned down and killed. We don't have a lot of chaff to absorb shots. We don't have a lot of Gretchen to absorb attacks. We do have a decent amount of firepower, so I'm hoping that's going to get us through. I could build a very, very different 1750 point army with just tons and tons of infantry, Gretchen to absorb shots, that kind of thing, and then just a few long-range guys in the back. So essentially just kind of swapping out the Def Dreads for a whole bunch of infantry. I think that also has the potential to work. I think this will hopefully be okay. We'll see how it goes. So we do have a war boss. We've got a big mech. We have our Pain Boy. We have one unit of Gretchen. We have one Knob and Mega Armor. Very, very helpful. A couple Ludas. One of them does have the Las Cannon Beamy Def Guns. We have two Flash Gits. We're trying out a couple War Bikers. Not so sure about these, but they do have a lot of firepower. And then we have a couple Def Dreads. So probably the plan is to keep everybody in one big blob all together. We can get the maximum benefit of the force field and the extra health. Def Dreads out front. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to take this up against a 2,000 point, pretty standard Marine force. So that's going to be the Blood Angel Battalion here. The Lieutenant does have a Thunderhammer, which is a bit concerning. There is a Librarian Dreadnought, also fairly dangerous. A lot of anti-infantry stuff here with the Intercessors. There's a couple Hellblasters with the upgraded plasma guns. There's an Inceptor with plasma pistols, which is also quite dangerous. And honestly, what could be even more dangerous is the Ball Predator. Ball Predator is very good at killing off characters and infantry units. So we do have a lot of that. That could be a problem. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're going to set it up, and we'll do a fight to the death as per usual. If this doesn't work out well, maybe we'll try a different 1,750 point Orc army. I'm pretty sure it's doable at 250 point. Kind of disadvantage for me to play. But we should be... I mean, 250 points isn't a huge amount, but it does make a difference, especially when kind of planning out what you're going to do. Alright, so we are going to be setting this up. Let's make sure we have the right army, so that is the basic battalion with a lot of variety of basic units. So here we're going for the Orks, and we're picking our 1,750 point army. Actually, it might be faster. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it is pretty dense and compact. We'll see how we do. I don't think I've played Imperial Ruins in a while, so yeah, let's give Imperial Ruins a run. That's fine. So yeah, we're fighting to the death. Hopefully we have a spot where we have a wide enough angle where we can kind of bulk everybody up together so we can get the maximum advantage from the Pain Boy and the mech. Like I said, Def Dreads out front, although they do kind of race ahead early on. We'll sort of catch up maybe turn 2 and kind of progress that way. Bikes I usually kind of scout with. I think I'll be a lot more careful because I am at a point disadvantage. The bikes are pretty good at killing off infantry if we can get them close. They can actually do a surprising amount of damage. Well, this angle's kind of goofy. It's been a while since I played on this map. So what do we have? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, I think we probably just head for those stairs. We might have to split up on the way across the two stairwells. I don't really have a lot to spread out to kind of check other areas. But we could kind of just move into an open area. We do want to get close with the Def Dreads. We want to get close with the War Boss. We want to get close with the Knobs and Mega Armor. Everybody else probably wants to stay back. Height differences are going to make this a bit of an issue because we have a lot of long-range guys we want to shoot with. It depends. Like, if we come out here and have our long-range guys, we can shoot there pretty effectively, but not out this way effectively at all. So, yeah, it's a bit iffy. We could set up some long-range guys back over here, but that only really helps if they are coming from this direction. We could use it as like a fallback position. That's a thought. So we could put a bunch of the heavier long-range guys here while the bulk of the force advances. I don't know that that's a good idea. I'm going to stick with my initial idea of just advancing everybody in a big mass, getting the maximum advantage from the bonuses and stuff. So over on this side, we'll put double def dreads. The mech can stay with you then. This group out front, we've got the Gretchen, so that's what we'll do. I guess we could go bikers. Let's put Painboy there. We'll put a biker unit there. War boss. The Ludas are the slowest out of everybody that I have here. Fortunately, you're quite slow too. Let's go ahead and put you there because you are quite slow. You can go there. And you guys in the back. Another biker off. We'll kind of go like that. See how it goes.
Orks always win, even when we don't.
So just for comparison, let's see how far up we can get. Alright. So yeah, take a look on the map here. So it is pretty wide. There is a way to sort of get around to flank. I think being Orks, we want to be fairly direct, but
Boss! 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 Boss!
Let's just get you guys.
Red ones, go faster! Orks is the best, and us flashkits are the best Orks.
Yeah, flashkits actually have pretty decent movement here.
Well,
Ludas are going to fall way
if we
behind.
have to, we'll move.
Alright, Def Dreads for their bonuses, they want to stay within 2 tiles of each other, so we'll sort of frog forward here a little bit. So we want to kind of build towards throwing everybody up here. So we'll build like a 3 wide with 2 Def Dreads, probably the Gretchen. Yeah, we can go ahead and just set you guys in position.
When's we shooting?
Alright, now the problem is getting the other characters
Need your
close
gubbins
enough
fixed up.
to actually get a benefit from them.
I think I can stitch that back. Ludas have the best shooters.
And of course we have our slow Ludas in the back. Alright, next turn we'll want to be a bit more careful about moving so I don't go too far so we can get everybody kind of put back together. Because we'll probably make contact end of next turn. Or on the Marines' second turn. Something like that. So maybe we'll just go up a little bit onto the top of the platform
over there. Be with you in a minute.
Puny humies. Okay, they are spread out a little bit.
There?
They do have the land speeders that are pretty quick, so they might spread out with some of those scouting guys.
What's that over there?
So as much as I'd like to sort of flank and do some other stuff, having everybody together where we get the maximum bonus really kind of makes the most sense.
Def
We want to go this far? Yeah, we can go that far, I think.
10 boys.
Okay, Gretchen.
Whatever you want, boss.
Just barely make it up there. We could get the bikers up for some support. Okay, we can get you right in the middle.
Move him away over.
So that's a priority. You also
Cyborg legs ready to go.
get up there. So we are giving the extra health right now. We've got the force field coverage. Good, good, good. All right.
What needs killing?
You're super slow. We need to get you close. Now we have some options about how we proceed about putting everybody into the lineup.
We was made to fight, so let's fight.
We can even get you here. Yeah, let's do that. Got some cover. We'll kind of watch that way, although these guys, their range is not great. Optimal's only 2, which is pretty short, but we'll keep an eye out. We'll set up a few overwatches here and there. We could have you sneak around to the flank, potentially get the war boss in here. Got pretty short range here, but we'll
Coming this way, we'll
overwatch
downtown.
when we can. Okay, we can't get
Moving
overwatch
our
with you.
substantial riches out.
Height differences here are going to cause it to be pretty goofy, though, and optimal's only 4, which is about there. We'll push it a
If
little
they
further.
come this way, they'll be sorry. What's the plan?
Ludas just need to run because they are so slow. We can run you up into an okay spot. Let's do that. Alright, now we could go looking out on the flank a little bit. Don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, we could grab a spot where there's some cover. I don't think I'm going to stay. Yeah, I'm going to stay here. Hoping I don't get destroyed before I get a chance to do anything. Alright.
Death Drench.
Optimal range on these guns is 4. It's about there. We'll push it a
Here
little
they
further.
come, and there they go.
Thought we saw some movement before out this way, so we could cover right. That's 4. Yeah, let's just kind of watch that side just in case. Alright, that's all my actions. Unfortunately, it is not a lot. We do have the extra health, we do have the shield coverage. I think next turn, if we get a chance, we'll push up to maybe midpoint. We'll kind of see where it goes. If we see stuff, we might want to just back off shooting.
More of them? Oh, no!
Okay, we've got a land speeder.
Taking fire!
Okay, he's reducing the evasion and ranged armor of that Death Dread.
Dredge taking a pounding. Shoot back!
Shots coming in, doing a lot of damage, actually. More than I would expect with the force field and with the extra health from the Pain Boy there as well. Burning Dreadnought is a-running.
Receiving fire!
Okay, we did a decent amount of damage.
Dredge taking a pounding.
Yeah, I mean, that really shouldn't be doing any damage to me at all.
Dredge taking a pounding.
The reduced armor's making a big difference there. Hopefully he'll survive so we can do some repairs. It just kind of depends on what else he can shoot with.
New punies over there.
Here,
Be
Interceptor's
with you in a
coming.
minute.
Plasma Gunner's always bad.
Dredge taking a pounding. Shoot back.
Man, they're missing a lot of those, but they still did a good amount
What's
of
that
damage.
over there?
Plasma guns can probably take him out at this point,
What's
I would
that?
think.
They got anything worth nicking?
They might have had to use all their movement just to get there, though. How are we doing? Actually, not too bad. We only took about 100 points of damage on you. That's way less than I would have expected. Alright, time for some repairs.
Your gubbins should work better now.
Okay. What do we want to do? Well, okay. Librarian Dreadnought's dangerous, Inceptors are dangerous, Plasma Guns are dangerous. Those are kind of my priorities. So, if we can get some longer range shots off, we'll be in good shape. The problem is, how do we do that?
Raring to go.
We can get in here pretty effectively.
Red ones,
Alright,
go
let's do
faster!
this. What are we looking at here? Tanks coming, plasma guns, aggressors. Yeah, Inceptors.
Warbikers firing, boss! Taking fire!
Need some shots. Alright. We are going to get some extra evasion. And then I think we
Red
just
ones, go
duck back
faster!
into the same cover, although that Librarian Dreadnought is a problem. If he gets
What are
close,
we waiting for?
just going to kill me. Right. Not the worst start in the world. I could reach the Inceptors with my War Boss. That is a thing we could do for sure.
Crops,
Yeah, okay.
ready to fight.
Do this. War Boss, ahoy.
Let's get moving!
I'm gonna go
This
smack
is
it.
more like it! This is more like it!
Got one more, last one. I don't know if we can kill him with the squig. Probably not. 27 health left. Give it a shot.
I've
Nah.
got a cunning plan!
Well, the Gretchen could always gun him down. So, yeah.
Let him have it!
Haha. Okay. Now, it would be crazy irresponsible to push the Gretchen forward, but that might be what we do, just to kind of give them a nice distraction
Sorry?
to shoot
Sorry?
at. Plasma guns, bad. Librarian Dreadnought, bad. The Librarian Dreadnought's really at a bad angle, unfortunately. He did take a little bit of damage, but not that much. We can charge into the plasma guns directly, which probably is the best choice. We've already given him the repairs. It does limit my ability to take any long-range shots if I go for that first.
Orks is the best, and us flashkits are the
Can I
best orks.
Any kind of... like, we can get a shot at the Librarian Dreadnought. It's just not good. We have a crummy shot there. Crummy shot there. It looks like it's about the same, probably.
Moving our
Let me take a look.
substantial riches out.
49%. We've got a movement, so we could stay put in order to do more shots. I'm going to go ahead and do it, just to try to get some hits off here.
Receiving fire!
Okay, that was not very good. I will have to admit. Not so great. Mech can do good damage. We can do some shots with you as well. But this is as far as you can get. Let me see what you can see
If
from
we
here.
have to, we'll move.
What can we see? What do we have a good shot at? Nothing. 56%. 51. Yeah, I mean, we could go for the Librarian Dreadnought. The problem is we don't do that much damage here. We could go for additional shots. We could just set up an Overwatch. We could try to soften up the plasma guns before going in, even though the shot chance isn't that great. 50% more shots is a lot. So 90 to 180 damage, but halve that because we're going to miss half of it. I mean, this is a ton of damage if we can land our shots. I'm going to go for the
Who's gonna
Hellblasters.
argue with us, eh?
Okay, we softened them up. We're going to have at least one Death Dread go up and smack him in the face, too. Flash Gits, we can maybe get an angle out this way. Alright, I'm going to run you on in.
10 boys!
I'm going to get you on up. Or not. Okay. Yeah, I should have done that staggered, so that was a mistake on my part. So we could have gotten both of them right up front. We can still get a benefit by them being within 2 tiles to our shots and close combat attacks, though, if we're close to each other.
Death Drench!
So yeah, go right for the plasma guns. They don't want to be up close to me anyway. I did kill a couple. We did some damage. We've got Inceptors in the back. Lieutenant is actually dangerous. Other plasma guns there.
10 boys!
So we have shots at you. That's not a huge amount of damage. We can do pretty good damage to the land speeder. I might need it to finish you off.
Moving our substantial riches out.
You guys, what are we looking at here? It's only 55%, really. Okay. Like from this tile, it looked like it was a pretty good shot, but apparently not. 55% is pretty bad. I will go ahead and do the same. We're just going to try to get as many shots off as
They
possible.
won't have ever seen something like this.
Okay, you're almost dead. I want to get you up as far as possible just to get force field coverage. I'd have to push it really hard to do that. Positioning's not great here. I feel like I've already ruined my chances here, but it's probably not as dire as it feels. Yeah, you guys are slow. We can come out,
Moving closer to the
probably finish
scrap.
off that land speeder. Maybe.
Ooh, we can nick those bits for our armor.
Okay. I think I will keep an eye that way.
Looters have the best shooters.
Bring the las cannons up. We'll try for the librarian dreadnought here. 68% or 38. Yeah, we'll take 68%.
Resistance detected.
Okay, that was also not what I would hope, but we do have him down about half health.
What? What?
Disappointing, I would have to say. I feel like I should have more firepower with these long-range guys, but we just didn't have
Need your
the
gubbins
shots.
fixed up.
I mean, we could take a shot on the way forward. 36 to 49, another bit of damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and
Custom
do it.
blast attacker working nicely.
Get in the center, get that force field up for most of our guys. We still have the shot with the Death Dread if we need it to maybe take out the Librarian. And we can still move the Gretchen up if we want to just have them be sort of expendable. Right, so we've got the Biker. And we can do some damage to the Librarian Dreadnought if we need it. What's your estimate? 38 to 70 some damage. That's just not enough. I might be better off just gunning down plasma guns. This is about all I can do with you. 50 to 100. Let's give it a shot, see what we do.
Receiving fire.
Okay, 48, kind of on the low end. We will have our evasion, please. Thank you. I will back off as well. We'll kind of go this way to protect the flash kits. Librarian Dreadnought isn't actually in close combat with the War Boss. Can't attack on corners like that, so he might just come around and try to wreck the vehicles here. Or he might come out directly and try to fight me that way. All I have left is where do we put the Pain Boy and who do we shoot with the Death Dread? That's about it. Pain Boy, go out here, I guess. Got that extra health. Doesn't affect the front Death Dread. He's also not covered by the force field. So he's kind of in danger, but the force field only protects you from ranged attacks anyway. Alright, I think I'm just going to shoot these plasma guns.
We are taking fire.
Okay, we killed all but one of them. The other Hell Blasters are still there, though. Honestly, the tank is probably more dangerous, and the Librarian Dreadnought is probably more dangerous. For facing, I think I'm actually going to have you look that way, in case the Librarian Dreadnought comes this way. The Gretchen could move forward, but I don't think that really helps me necessarily. So I'll leave you guys there. The War Boss also can't move anymore. I think that's it for all my movements and units. So yeah, unfortunately, I was hoping to get a bit more damage off, but we did do a lot of damage to the Hellblasters and to the Librarian Dreadnought, and the Tech Marine's nowhere around to kind of repair the Librarian Dreadnought. I hope. And we've got the Knobs and Mega Armor covering that side. I think we'll be okay here. I do have an action, but there's really nothing I can do. Nobody's hurt. Right? Yeah. Okay. Just end the turn. And hope that they don't wreck us too bad. The Librarian Dreadnought is going to do some damage to me, I'm sure. Give the tank some bonuses. That is bad. My front Def Dread may go down here. The Lieutenant's charging right in like a maniac. Okay, that's not good for me.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Ow.
Shoot back. Dread's taking a pounding.
There's the Sanguinary Priest.
Shoot back.
Just trying to get every little last bit of damage on the Def Dread, I guess. Mostly I'm concerned about what that Librarian Dreadnought's going to do. Okay, he did reduce my evasion and ranged armor.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Hopefully we get a counterattack back. Good. Just flattened one of them outright. Excellent. Okay.
Shoot back.
Yeah, the main gun shooting at the Def Dread's probably going to do quite a bit.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Yep, and he's down.
Under fire.
Did we kill that front plasma gunner? I think we did. Okay, the other plasma guns are moving back. We are going to get hammered. I didn't expect the front guy to go down so
Dread's
easy.
taking a pounding.
So my other Def Dread's getting pretty trashed. I should have angled maybe differently. This plasma gunner may just take out my Def Dread, but he might shoot further back. Oh, going for my boss.
We are taking fire. Oh! What a pathetic little shooter.
Ow. Didn't kill my war boss, but it's close.
Come closer. Got a treatment for ya.
Librarian Dreadnought may try to go kill my war boss here. Nope, he's trying to slow us down. Okay. I'm totally fine with that.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Let's see if my other Def Dread survives, even with the force field.
Dread's taking a pounding. Dread's taking a pounding.
It's iffy at this point, but we'll see how it goes.
Orks always
Fine.
win.
Okay, good.
Even when we don't.
Alright, the war boss. We want to heal you before I do much of anything else.
This may sting a bit.
Alright, we get our heal off. So, yes. Priority is probably Librarian Dreadnought, Lieutenant, Tank. All of those are bad. That is for sure. Very, very, very bad. Well.
Don't bother us.
I'm not going to get a close combat attack because we're around a corner here, I don't think. So, as disappointing as that is, like, most likely we move close, we're not going to get a close combat attack, it is around a corner. We'll just shoot him a bunch and try to soften him up.
You will need more than that.
This guy, like, he's can do a lot of damage, but he's not super tough. Once he's down, we maybe move these guys forward. We do have the las cannon. So I have a shot. It's still 70%. Let's go for the Librarian Dreadnought.
Receiving fire.
Okay. Down he goes. Did quite a bit of damage to my war boss, though, blowing up. Alright, that's one major issue dealt with. The tank is probably the most dangerous thing left. Wow, the Def Dread is nearly dead. Okay, how do we deal with the lieutenant? We have some options. I think we want to take some range shots before I really push in and do anything nutty. So we have 2 flash gets and we've got 1 Ludas. Even if we're shooting through our own guys, we might want to try to take shots further back, like the other Hellblasters, who are hurt, actually. I think that's just from overcharging their weapons. The tank is a whole other issue. We could use you to maybe kill off the lieutenant. Or you.
Orks is the best, and us flash kits are the best orks.
Okay, let's do this. Flash gets, what do we have? Oh, that's terrible. 38% is just awful. It's not better anywhere else, though. If I move up, we might have better shots further back. There's just too much crap in the way. I was hoping to get an angled shot there. I do want to save an action for a repair with the mech. But we could take a shot at you. It's not going to be very effective at point-blank range, though. 'Tis the problem. War Boss will probably just charge into combat once we softened up some targets. Yeah, okay. We can move forward a couple if we advance everybody up. So,
Yes,
Gretchen,
boss. Right away.
War Boss, let's just go ahead and shift
Moving.
forward here for sure, because we're definitely going to do that.
Orks is the best, and us flash kits are the best orks.
Okay, what do we have? 25%, 59, 59, 68. They do have a shield on them from the Librarian, that's unfortunate. 35 there, 70 at the Predator. Yeah, let's start working on the
Have
Predator.
some of this, you scum!
That thing is really dangerous, and it's big enough we have an okay shot. I will take it. I may keep you back center.
Orks is the best, and us flash kits are the best orks.
Feels like a bit of a waste, but maybe we can get out. Trying to see where I'd have a good shot at the lieutenant here, but it's not good, kind of no matter what. There's no spot there we can go to. And at 4, it's pretty crappy. Yeah, it's just all this terrain in the way, causing me issues. We could just go in the center, go ahead and shoot. I think we'll just do
Moving our
that.
substantial riches out.
And if we've got 70... No, it's only 59. I don't know why the other guys had such a high percentage. What do we have? Best chance is actually the aggressors. Yeah, sure. Start getting them softened up. We can follow up with more. Okay, so that just leaves
What's
the
the
one
plan?
Luda left. With this clear space, we might get the bikers around and shoot at the lieutenant. If I move up, not seeing... Well, there we might have some okay shots. If I want to shoot the lieutenant, that's a whole other issue, but we do have
Well,
some shots.
if we have to, we'll move.
Theoretically. Alright, what do we got? 68%, 80%, 76, 80% here. We're guaranteed some damage. The land speeder's already hurt. We're not going to kill it, because we're going to miss some of those shots. If it was all going to hit, we would kill it. Let's soften up the aggressors, actually.
Under fire!
Okay, we dropped one, hurt the other two quite badly. Nice. Get around. I'm not sure this is going to give me a good shot at the lieutenant, though. Like, this might be better. Just out of curiosity, I want to take a look and see. So 24% is awful, 24% is awful.
Red ones, go faster!
38%, also pretty bad. Oh, that's really unfortunate. We've got a 60, 70 with those guys.
Under fire!
Almost took out the aggressors. I mean, if nothing else, I can have the Death Dread turn around and smack the lieutenant, which will probably kill him. But I'd like to do other things. Like, I'd like to have the Death Dread maybe go up and kill the land speeder, or if we can kill off the aggressors, charge right in at the Hellblasters. That would really be ideal.
Whatever you want, boss.
I mean, you guys possibly could kill the aggressors. Like, the Gretchen could maybe kill the aggressors. So we do have the 2 actions. Let's go ahead and get the repair before I forget. Can shoot at you. Kill the aggressors there. These shielded ones are a bit of an issue. Alright,
Custom
Lieutenant.
blast attacker working nicely.
May not have been necessary, but now we can
Busy,
definitely get a
boss.
kill without him retaliating or anything. If we go for a close combat attack. Yeah, alright. Let's... If I take out the aggressors, we still can't do anything with the Death Dread while this lieutenant's here. If we move away, he's going to smack me on the way. I can't get around with the war boss.
Tinkering.
To get to the lieutenant. The war boss, we kind of move up either one of these positions. We're going to be fighting these guys. So maybe we just have the war boss work on killing them and then work on the shielded guys. We could get some shots in on them first, off here on the flank. It's either ways 3.
Red
Okay.
ones, go faster!
Yeah, let's try to knock down some shielding here, I guess. Alright. Pretty decent guns on these guys.
War!
War boss, your last hurrah, I think.
Let's get moving!
Let's kill this guy. Clears the path, but also kind of clears the path for the tank to come forward, which is not really what I want. These guys will counterattack. That probably won't kill me. I could just shoot. That probably is a better call to take out some Hellblasters rather than fighting. Maybe, like, if I hit the weakened aggressor, I kill him, but then the other one hits me back. Yeah,
How's
shoot the
about I give
Hellblasters.
you a bit of boom?
Okay, I only killed one. They weren't down enough for me to, like, take out a whole bunch of them.
I don't need to be the smartest, just the biggest!
My little Gretchen-y boys. Since I can't get in there with the Death Dread, I'm going to shoot up the Hellblasters a little bit. Okay, I was hoping I'd kill that other one that's on low health. Didn't quite work out that way, but we're sort of blocking the path here slightly. I do have a close combat attack
Ready
on
as
the Pain Boy
sword
normally,
burns.
but not right now. We've got another movement. Yeah, I think we just hit you. Kill the lieutenant off. Then fill up the front Although, when I die and blow up, it's going to do a bunch of damage to the Gretchen, but that's not that big of a deal, honestly. You have movement, but can't move forward because of this stupid shifting sands. These guys are all in range to get the extra health. It's just they've already eaten it on the Death Dread and the War Boss. I suppose I could move up. Makes him a bit of a target. As long as I'm inside the force field, I think I'm okay. This off to the side might be a little better. But we're moving close to the tank, and he's kind of a character killer. So I'm not sure that I want to advance here, actually. You know, we've done all our actions, it's just kind of where we want to put guys at the moment. You can still move up a little bit, so we're going to do that, because you're going to be probably filling in the gap here quite soon, because I don't think this Death Dread's going to survive. We're doing a pretty good job. The tank is still really dangerous, though. But once the tank, the Hellblasters, and the aggressors are down, I think we're pretty much able to just kind of walk over them. Okay,
If we have to, we'll move.
up. Okay, we'll go ahead and hold there. Yay, repairs.
What a pathetic little shooter.
Tech Marine's definitely a pain, for sure.
Is that all you've got?
Okay, shot went down. He did get a surge from that, unfortunately. Eats a whole bunch of my Gretchen. Yeah, the tank is probably the most dangerous thing left. Oh, okay, you're gonna go that way. We could send the bikers after you out to the flank. This is probably gonna kill the Death Dread.
Dread's taking a panty.
Well, we survived that. Pretty much anything else will now kill him. Oh, the poor Gretchen.
Dread's taking a panty.
Okay, one more of those is probably all it'll take to finish him
Dread's
off.
taking a panty. Dread's taking a panty.
No, survived. Wow. Okay, the Death Dread somehow survived another round. Alright, yes, plasma gunners.
Boss! Red
I'm
ones,
gonna do
go
everything I
faster!
can to kill those off. Even if it means losing a bike.
Warbike is firing, boss! We are taking fire.
Okay, took down two of them, one's hurt. So, yeah, ranged options. Things are looking a bit iffy, for sure. Let's get you
Moving my way
forward
over.
to do some repairs, although I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, should I even bother doing repairs? Maybe we just take shots. Sanguinary Priest is there. Aggressors. The Tech Marine is causing me some issues. That is true.
Death Dredge.
So I can march out to here, but if I go forward, we're going to get attacked by the aggressors. I might want to try to take out the aggressors first. Buddhas. You're already at optimal, aren't you? Yeah, 72%. Okay, yeah. Light up the aggressors.
Shooters and shooters.
Okay. Done some damage. I'd like you to shoot the tank if you can. 62%. Maybe we wait. I think if I get forward, we'll have a better shot. Flash gets. Want to go further back. 59 at the moment. 70 on you. Yeah, just hit the aggressors.
Under fire!
Okay, aggressors are gone.
Moving our substantial riches out.
Advance slightly, but we don't block the path yet. That is not the play. He does have the Sanguinary Priest in a bad spot, but I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. It's the Tech Marine and the tank that are my main concerns. I might just move you over. I want to go there.
Need your gubbins fixed up.
I mean, we can tag the tank a couple times. It's not going to be a huge amount of damage, though. If I advance, we can shoot the Tech Marine. But I only get one action. Go for you a couple times. It's not going to kill you. I could do a close combat attack when I get close on the land speeder. I don't know if it's necessary. The path is now free for the Death Dread, so I think what I'm going to do... Okay, I would get attacked by the Sanguinary Priest if I advance past here.
Plunk it over.
I am weak enough that potentially that would kill me. So I'm just going to slam into the tank.
And test our armor. Yes.
I could go ahead and push it, although I think he'd attack me in this tile, so if I die, I'd blow up here. I wouldn't mind blowing up down here because I could do some damage to the intercessors and stuff. If I want to open up a path to take a shot. Because my shot chance now has got to be worse, right? No, it's still 89. Okay. Alright, I don't really have much I can do with you guys except kill this land speeder. It's the only thing close enough really to do anything to. But that's going to block some shots. I'm spending way more time kind of deciding what I would do because it's much more important. Like, every single shot is way more important when I'm under the point value here. I think we're doing pretty well, honestly. Is it possible we can kill the tank? Maybe. Like, if we can get good damage with the las cannons, but we'll probably only do about 100. This is another 100. I think you're gonna die to my knobs. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the tank.
Taking fire. Taking hits.
Okay. So now it's a bit less of an issue. There's nobody to heal, so I could do a close combat attack if I could reach anybody. I theoretically can. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Because we're not going to get a counterattack from the land speeder. Just put my pain boy out front, which is not really ideal. Nice little smack, so that should ensure your death to the knobs and mega armor.
Sure thing, boss.
So with you, we want to shoot at either the tank or the Tech Marine. From here, what's our shot chance? 72%. Okay, go for it.
Taking fire.
Okay, good. If the las cannons can finish them off, I'm in pretty good shape.
Looters have the best shooters.
So here's optimal. What's our shot chance? 80%. Great. Nice. Blew up. Death Dread's still alive, just barely. Okay, so I saw him take damage. I was like, oh, he's going to die, isn't he? No, he actually got some extra health from my Pain Boy being nearby, which I thought had all been used up. All right, good deal.
Raring to go.
And believe it or not, I still have somebody I can shoot with. If I could kill the land speeder with you, I don't think the knobs and mega armor can get to anybody, but we could take the stairs and shoot somebody. Like, that's certainly a thing we can do.
Time for a race.
Oh.
Guns allowed, of course.
Okay, nice.
What needs killing?
So this is our last unit, and yeah, I can't make it to close combat with anybody.
Moving closer to the
Take the top of the stairs and shoot the crap out of somebody. Now the Tech Marine isn't that important. Actually, the Sanguinary Priest is potentially more of an issue, or the Hellblasters. The shot chance isn't great, but I'm going to go for the Hellblasters. Okay, we did kill one of them. We almost got both of them. That was actually really close. But that means way fewer shots.
Snobs, but dead.
There's just the one guy left, so it's only one gun actually firing when they do pick a target and go for it. So yeah, we're kind of winning this fight. Yeah, at this point, it's just kind of grinding down what's left. We should be okay. But this has actually been a bit closer. I mean, it doesn't look like it's close, but it feels really, really close. We're definitely going to lose the Death Dread. We might lose the Pain Boy. Tech Marine's going to come on in, probably just kill...
What was that?
Yep, one-shot kill. Kaboom!
The pain is in your mind.
Yeah, Pain Boy's going to die here.
Come closer. Got a treatment for ya.
Oh, maybe they're going to go for the biker out there on the flank. Oh, chainsword coming.
We'll come back for their teeth later. Who threw that?
Still in the force
You're
field.
making us mad.
No more healing, though.
Who threw that? Shouldn't have done that. You're making us mad.
Yeah, I mean, the knobs of mega armor are 100% the most dangerous thing to him at this point. Okay, out on the flank. What do we want to use to kill the Hellblasters? It feels like kind of a waste, but, I mean, somebody's going to have to do it. We'll have to take an action somewhere. For shots...
Boss! 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 Boss!
Light up the Tech Marine, please.
Taking fire! Ah!
Bye-bye. Okay, I don't think it's going to matter, but I will go ahead and give myself some evasion. And, I mean, we could try to actually circle around. Getting shots from different directions at them here next round. Since we've got the movement. So we'll try to get long-range shots. We'll then advance up. The mech we can take some shots with as well. Probably the priest first. Just the intercessors and stuff. Knob's mega armor took a lot of damage there, actually. Without the force field there, they might have been in big trouble. I don't really have anybody else in a great spot. So I am just going to wipe the Hellblasters here. Which feels a bit excessive. We'll buff up some evasion, and then I will back off a bit. Won't rely. They want to be, I think, at range 3, the intercessors, so we could kind of get in close against them. Yeah, why not?
Red ones, go faster!
Give them a little bit of a close-up problem. Because I can actually attack in close combat as well. Alright, for range guys, probably the priority is going to be the Sanguinary Priest. Las cannons.
Run! Ah!
Okay, I was gonna say he survived, and then I thought they were done again, and then I thought, oh, he survived, and then they were done again, and I thought, oh, he survived, and then he died. All right, give me the search.
Think of all the loot!
All that's left to shoot at is intercessors, so I will happily shoot some intercessors.
Taking fire!
Well, they took those las cannon blasts like champs. I will give it to them.
Nothing.
Okay, Ludas. We can actually shoot a lot. It's like either way is about the same here.
If we have to, we'll move.
I might as well. Let's just absolutely wreck these guys. Shot chance, lots of fire going out. Alright. I didn't think I'd wipe them out, but we did soften them up ahead of time, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Alright, so we have ways to do decent damage. The mech actually has some splash damage on his attacks. You want to be at, like, range 3. Let's go down. We'll take some shots at the far squad, I guess.
Custom blaster Daka working nicely.
I can't actually give a buff. We could give some ranged armor and evasion to the Knobs Mega Armor, but they're just going to charge in and just kill stuff up close, so it's not a problem. Alright, we've got 2 flash kits. Okay, so here in
Moving
that
our
tile,
substantial riches
just
out.
take shots. Excellent.
Orks is the best, and us flash kits are the best orks.
Go for the further squad. Alright. So it just leaves you guys, and we can actually make it into close combat, which means you guys are screwed. We'll go down against both of you. Charging through the ruins of our army. And we haven't really done much, so I mean, we might as well
A tough one.
go nuts.
Push
Haven't used the ability at all. Just chop them to pieces like they're nothing. Alright. There's literally 1 Marine left. It's been a bit of a slaughter. We did lose a lot of units. If I hadn't been able to prioritize taking out the tank at a position where he couldn't really get around to shoot at other stuff, these stairs would have been littered with Ork dead rather than Marine dead. As it is, it's still pretty crazy. Just the amount of dead Marines here is kind of entertaining. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this was much closer than a normal fight, and it was at the point where, like, if I hadn't gotten some of those shots, like, the tank would have done just a huge amount of damage to us. I did lose all of the tough stuff that I put out front and anything that I used to sort of get close to the enemy. I don't know about 150, like, another 250 points down, like 1,500 point army against this. I'm a bit concerned. So this worked out, giving him 250 points. I will try.
Shields and armor holding nicely.
So the next video we'll go to a 1,500 point army, and that's all he did. That's kind of sad. So his last desperate act was to toss a grenade at the mech.
Don't bother us.
The Knobs want you dead, sorry. Yeah, so we lost both Death Dreads, the War Boss himself, the Pain Boy, and a Gretchen. That's honestly not too bad. The Warbikers did pretty well for me there, actually, in damage. But I feel like without the extra firepower of a couple hundred points of units, this could be really iffy against this same Marine army. I don't know if a weakened version of this army, so like dropping, I'd have to drop like the Bikers and something else to get down another 250 points. I could still get 2 Def Dreads in, I'm pretty sure. I might have to drop, like, a Flash Git and 2 Bikers, and at that point, I'm kind of concerned about being able to actually do it. But I will give it a shot in the next one. So we'll try a 1,500-point army against the same 2,000-point army. I actually have a couple 1,500-point Orc armies that I've made. I'm not sure which one I'll go with. So I have one that's kind of this army, but minus some stuff. And then I have a different one that's much more infantry focused. The infantry focused one might do better. I'm not sure. I might give both of them a shot depending on how things go. But anyway, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you all again next time. Until then, have a good one.